the fluttock, essential paraphernalia for the ancient art of Twad Flutching. It is as the racket to tennis, the club to golf, and excessive nudity to rugby, the very lifeblood itself of the manly craft of ferret lobbing. The most famous practitioner of ferret lobbing was Professor Thaxmere, a renowned cryptozoologist of the 19th century who revived the fading art despite the scorn poured on him by many of his high society peers. Here we see an illustration from his recently uncovered journal. The practice of flutching, or lobbing, a proudly attired twad, or ferret, dates back to the time of the Celts. This copper and bronze armour was uncovered in a peat bog in Cheshire. Hold on a minute, dear chap. There aren't any peat bogs in Cheshire. Uncovered in peat's bog in Cheshire, and is believed to be one of the first manufactured in this country. Here we see him flutching his twad in the privacy of his own grounds, and despite his efforts, he became a social outcast due to this peculiar pastime. His obsession with ferret lobbing stems from an assertion he made regarding the presence of a regiment of military gumwicks at the Battle of Hastings. He backed up this claim with a section of the Bayeux Tapestry, which on closer examination clearly shows a soldier preparing to release a twad in a military overarm technique known as flumping the wadge. Picture the scene. A row of proud English gumwicks sweating heavily, their brows furrowed, wadge-flumping their twads at the French invaders. Their wrists must have been sore at the end of that proud day. Although twad led to an exciting incident involving the recently thrown rodent slipping up the maid's skirt. The group were able to recreate this sensation for Emily by suspending a piece of bacon between her legs. I can't believe this. Further hilarity ensued when an unfortunate incident involving a partially sighted gumwick and excess sherry led to the death of a servant. Faithful to the last, he attempted to continue in his duties despite the lodging of a twad in his nether regions. But when you've lost one, there's always another, and she didn't last long either, thanks to the attentions of our dear Miss Mongoose. After more high-spirited antics and a lot more sherry, Professor Thaxmere began to show off. He began with the overhead wadge flump, and after a little persuasion and a lot of brandy, was encouraged to attempt a difficult Celtic trick shot, known as the double ring. What exactly does the double ring do? Oh my goodness, what is he going to throw that ferret at that poor man's butt? What kind of sadistic bastards are you? This man's throwing a pointy ferret at a man's nether regions, and you expect me, an eminent professor, to comment on the essence of the art? What do you take me No, put down that ferret. Ow! You hit me in the bloody eye, you idiot! That really hurt. What are you doing with that sheep? Ow! You're throwing farmyard animals at me! What the hell is wrong with you? I thought you said it was ferrets and small rodents. No, get that polar bear out of the studio! I don't even want to see you raising that into your forearm, young man! You dirty little slapper!